Hello believers! In this video, we are going to know the best player that you must claim from this week 2 of the 2nd anniversary event, or from Ballon or 26 event in FC Mobile. If you are going to select those players then, those players are going to badly cook your opponent. If you select the wrong player then, you will regret it in future, so better watch this video completely. Anyway, to make the video organized, I have divided it into a total of 2 points, which are 1. Players you must claim from week 2 of 2nd anniversary. 2. Top-notch players to claim from the Ballon or event. So believers, as usual, the video will be amazing, and for more amazing contents like this, you can subscribe plus turn on the bell icon as Mr. Believers come up with daily free premium contents like this. For now, let's move to point number 1. Players you must claim from week 2 of 2nd anniversary. So, up to now, for like 2-3 days, I haven't talked once about these players who came in anniversary players, and a lot of you were demanding this video, and finally it's here. This time EA has launched freaking 21 anniversary players, where in week 1 they launched 19 players. Now I am going to rate those players out of 3 total points. 1 point means less recommended for you, 2 points means mid-recommended, where 3 points mean highly recommended, and the recommendation can be different based on the budget you guys have. Also, I am going to rate them seeing 3 total different factors. First one is stats and gameplay, second one is cost of shards, and finally the last one is for how many months those players can be relevant. Now let's move to all the players one by one. Moving to player number 1, we have Puyol. 112 rating center back. 2nd anniversary version of Puyol is one of the best center backs in the game recently. According to the mr.believer shard players suggest a rating, he comes on top 15 center back, and in next 1 to 2 months, Puyol has chances to go down to list more like top 20 to top 25 because center back comes very often in game. Anyway, Puyol has essential traits, such as diving into tackles, power headers. However, his height is less compared to tall meta center backs. So if you are searching for a heighty center back, he might not be a great choice. However, his defending and physicals are great, and being 112 OVR, he just comes at a crazy cheaper price, which is 650 shards. That is the main reason. Price-wise, he is a fair card, and you can claim him in case you are a user who has a less shard budget. I will recommend him 2.5 out of 3 for low-budget players, where for those who have high budget, I will recommend 1 out of 3, and you can definitely use Puyol for next 3 to 3.5 months without any issues. He will still be good, just issues is height. Talking about the player number 2, we have Gyökeres. Gyökeres is one of the best ST in game in the recent scenario. He is top 10 striker, and this time he came as a 112 rating. Honestly, Gyökeres' card became little less effective because of very tall height and having less dribbling skills. Anyway, you can get a pace, shooting, and physical advantage in this card. A bit bad side is having tall and less dribbling, which makes less smooth when using him. I will rate him 2 out of 3. Better go with more costly and meta striker, as we have a lot of strikers in game. Coming to the player number 3, we have Eto. This 1 to 13 the 2nd anniversary version of Eto is currently top 6 to top 10 right winger in the game. Recently in front of this card, we have wingers like Rafinha, Messi, Nico Williams, Bale, Chabam Kun, who comes front. The main reason I would personally not go for this card is because he plays on right wing, and he has 4-star left foot but in the right wing areas to try out finesse shots, and for that, left foot comes to use. However, you can use him in striker position, and you will get a big advantage using ETO on striker position, as weak foot doesn't affect much in ST position. Anyway, great card, but that is const. You can see he has great pace, great shooting, dribbling, and Eto main position is also not right wing. It's striker, but this time they released him as right winger, which is a bad thing. Moving forward to player number 4, we have Van Basten. The 113 rating Marco Van Basten is top 5 striker in the game recently. Van Basten has a 5-star weak foot, which is big W, his pace is great, and dribbling is decent. The smoothness when you use this card is not that good. I felt a bit heavy when I used him. The best thing on this card is the insane finishing and stunts. Not only that, he has finesse shot and outside foot shot traits, which is a great thing. Overall, he is a great striker in the game. He will be relevant for around 3 to 4 months and maintain top 10 position in the list. In just 1250 shards, cards like Van Basten are cheap. You can definitely claim him as in the top strikers. The players like Cruyff, Ronaldo, Ginola are included in future. It's hard to replace such cards, so Van Basten is a great card who can compete with all of those strikers. I will recommend him 2.5 out of 3. Talking about the player number 5, we have De Bruyne. The 112 rating 2nd anniversary De Bruyne is recently top 5 center midfielder in Bros. He lacks on other alternative positions. He has a 4-star skill move and 5-star weak foot, which is a W thing. He has good pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling, so you can consider him to be one of the best midfielders in the game recently. You can see many useful traits like playmaker, long shot taker on this card, and he is an attacking-based card. If you like De Bruyne, then I will recommend him 2.5 out of 3. 800 cost for a 112 rating player is decent, so if you want, you can go for him. However, if you have a better budget, you can go for other great center midfielders in the game. Not sure when EA will bring players like Gullit. I suggested De Bruyne for the one who has a low budget. Moving on to player number 6, we have Socrates. The 112 rating Socrates is also top 5 center midfielder, and he is a little bit more costly than De Bruyne. He costs freaking 1k shards, which is very high for a 112 rating player. Anyway, he also has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill move, and talking about his pace. It's seriously insane. Decent shooting, good passing and dribbling, and physical is great on him. He has awesome traits like lane change, long shot taker, outside foot shot. I would prefer Socrates over De Bruyne. If you are waiting for 113 rating CM, don't claim any of them. I would rate him 3 out of 3 in case you need a center midfielder who will give great performance. Coming to the player number 7, we have Maradona. The 1-13 rating, Maradona is also a top 5 center attacking midfielder in the game at the recent scenario, and he can even play in the right wing position. He is very pacey, has great shooting, passing and dribbling. One of the most smooth cards in the cam position. He also has a 5-star skill move, however in terms of stamina it's a bit less. Overall, Maradona is very costly but also worthy. He will be great for the next 3 to 4 months for sure, so I will recommend him 3 out of 3. Talking about the player number 8, we have Diaz, 112. Second anniversary version of Diaz is recently top 10 left winger in the game, and costing 800 shards for 112 rating is a bit high, but still he is a speedy winger who has great shooting, dribbling and physical. Recently in the top left winger list we have a lot of amazing players like Nico Williams, Ronaldinho, Best. Overall, with this Diaz card, if you have good head-to-head or VSA skills then, you can definitely cook your opponent easily. A good winger needs speed and smoothness, and this card has that, plus apart from other wingers, the main advantage of this card is having good physical. Even on the top meta wingers, the physical lacks. So, cost is decent as per performance, and I will rate him 2.5 out of 3 for those who have less budget. However, for those who have great budget, you have better alternatives. So, go for costly players. Diaz will be relevant for something around 2 to 3 months. Moving to player number 9, we have Savic. Milinkovic-Savic is one of the most loved goalkeeper in FC Mobile. However, as always, EA has done a bit bad thing with this card, and that is, they launched this card with low OVR. He is just 111 OVR, and that is only a cons in this card. However, this is definitely not going to affect you from reaching 118 OVR. Keeping 111 OVR player, you can reach 118 total team OVR. Anyway, a 19 to 120 OVR will be hard to reach by. Keeping him in future when OVR upgrades, so I expect most of you bros to change him, and that change is worth it in my opinion because you can see the cost, it's just 300 shards, which is very cheaper. He is the tallest GK and top 1 to top 2 GK right now in the game. Plus, he will be the best goalkeeper for the next 4 to 5 months on an expensive goalkeeper list. So Savic is must-get a card, and I might also claim him. This is a must-get card, and I will recommend 3 out of 3 whether you are having a budget or not. And when it comes to claiming him, don't even care about upcoming cards because even the top players in the game prefer Savic over many of the cards. If you are waiting for Van der Sar, then also I prefer Savic because cost of this card is too less. However, if you love Donnarumma, then he is coming in the week 3, and if you have good budget for GK, claim Donnarumma for GK. He is high OVR card plus competitive too. The thing is, if you love this card, don't think about other things, just claim as he is too good. Finally, coming to the last point, number 10, we have Thuram. A 13 rating Thuram right back is such an amazing fullback in the game who is very deadly and can cook any wingers easily. He has a 3-star skill move, which might be a disadvantage for some of you who have a habit of using a 4-star skill move fullback. But other things on Thuram, like pace. Defending and physical is seriously insane, and I will call him a monster attitude card. He has also dive into tackle traits, which is a great thing, and it's very hard to bully this guy as you can see a good height. He can even play a center back position. He is recently top 1 right back in the game, and even in the left back he comes in the top 3 to top 5. Overall, he will be relevant for something around 4 to 5 months easily. Unless his another version cards comes, he is the one who will dominate this game, so he is a must claim a card, and even if you see the shard cost, then it's just 1250 shards. That is a cheap cost for this type of meta card. I will recommend Thuram 3 out of 3. Now let's move to point number 2, top-notch players to claim from the Ballon D or event. In the Ballon D or event, EA has launched many. Players and Ballon D or players are easy to pack, so before claiming any anniversary players, I highly suggest you first open the Ballon D or pack because Ballon D or packs are giving 112 to 113 very easily, and I have also packed many 112 to 113 from Ballon D or event. The first position card we have is Zidane, and he is currently the best center midfielder in the game, so you guys should try to pack him instead of searching for CM players and the second anniversary players to claim through Shards exchange. Next, we have Dembele, and if you need an ST position, then he is the best option. He is not yet in the store section, but very soon he is coming this Thursday, so you should wait for him to pack. Next, we have the best, and best is one of the best right winger in the game recently. He came as 112 OVR, and I highly suggest you bros to try packing him instead of searching for RW position to claim in the anniversary event. Next, we have Rafinha, and he is one of the best right winger, even though he is just 110 OVR. We also have players like Charlton, Nedved, and Vinicius, and they all are great cards in the game. You can get those cards in the store as they are available in the market already. Many of the players might come in the week 2 of the Ballon or event. So make sure to wait for it, bros. Anyway, Believers bros, that's all for this video. I will meet you bros with the next one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signs out.